My name is Cedric McMillan, IFBB Pro bodybuilder. I got into bodybuilding back in 2003. I turned pro in 2009, and this is how I train. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Cedric McMillan, brought to you by Cedric Nutrition. And today we're gonna be doing a shoulder workout. In my shoulder workout today, we're gonna do 4 exercises. Exercise 1 will be a shoulder press. Exercise 2 will be a dumbbell side lateral. Exercise 3 will be a lateral raise for the rear delts. Exercise 4 is going to be a front raise with cables. All right, so to start my shoulder workout, most of the times I start with some type of warm-up. Today I chose to do side laterals for my warm-up. I just did a couple of sets, high reps, kind of moderate weight, just to warm up, put some blood in the muscle, and also warm up the joints. I also did some calisthenic type movements to help warm up the joints as well. For me, this is good, you know, just for safety purposes, making sure that the shoulders are warm before I move into the heavy pressing movement. Exercise number 1 was the shoulder press. In some cases, I like to do my shoulder press on the Smith machine. Sometimes I like to do it on any type of shoulder press machine that's available. But for here we had a matrix shoulder press machine. So with the shoulder press, normally do about 4 sets, working my way up. I always keep the reps kind of low, around 8 to 12 repetitions. And I always do my reps generally slow as far as the tempo is concerned. In some cases, I like to pause at the bottom. And also I like to lower the weight slowly to get a negative. And then I just work my way through my sets. And when I get close to failure, or when I'm at failure, and when my repetitions can't be completed with good form, then that's when I terminate the set. Exercise number 2 is going to be seated side laterals with dumbbells. And I do this exercise either standing or seated. Again, I do 3 to 4 sets with this, somewhere around 8 to 15 reps. And once again, you can see here, I do these for the most part slow. I pause at the bottom, but I don't let the weight come all the way down to my thighs. I like to resist it on the way down and hold it before it touches my body, so that my shoulders receiving some type of stimulation throughout the whole movement. And I work my way through those. In some cases, some sets, I'll do back-to-back repetitions without a pause at the bottom. Just depends on how I feel, but for the most part, I like to pause at the bottom so that I can explode up with a controlled and moderate speed. Exercise number 3 is going to be for the rear delts. Today I choose to do a rear delt lateral raise. I use the incline bench press to lay on. It puts me at a really good angle so that I can raise the dumbbells properly. And also I do 2 different variations of a rear delt raise. As you can see, I did some that were more like a side lateral raise. And then after that, I did some movements that were more like a rowing movement. The first half of my exercise is going to be the side raises. And then once I get close to failure there, I'll switch over to the rowing type movement, and I do those. With this, once again, just like always, 3 to 4 sets in this exercise. My first set was about 20 reps, 10 and 10. And then the second set, third set, and fourth set were a little less repetitions, because you know I take real short rest periods. So ending up with about 8 to 16 repetitions total. Once I'm done with the rear delt, then I move over to do the front delt. And here I choose to do it with a cable machine. Just basically putting my back to the machine so the cable goes down between my legs, and I raise it up to the front of my body. About level with my neck and shoulder area. Sometimes I try to go up to eye level. As long as there's a full contraction in the front delt, you know, that's good enough. Here I don't count the repetitions. I just try to push it to failure. And when I do these, once I get to failure where I can't perform any more reps with proper form, I take a small break, breathe about twice, and then I do about 5 repetitions or however many I can get with an explosive tempo, just to try to finish off the muscle. And once I'm done there with the front delts, then that'll be the end of my shoulder workout. All right, guys, that's gonna be about it. If you want to see more footage like this, you know, with my shoulder workout and other things like that, You can subscribe here, and also you can subscribe at mrsupplement.com.au.